Hello everyone. Welcome to today's thrilling moments. Are you ready for the heart-stopping action at the bank? The entrance is strict, security is alert to strangers. 2 floors down is the vault. Cash from armored trucks is immediately checked for accuracy by counting machines. After cleaning, they ensure the count and delete serial numbers. Between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m, worthless cash is shredded, transforming it into treasure. About $30 million get shredded daily here, but for the robbers, it's a jackpot waiting to happen. If they get away with it, they could retire early and live large. After revealing the target to Donnie, Sech and the crew brainstorm their bank heist. As per the intel, the bank's backup generator is just for show. In power outages, it switches to lazy mode. Surveillance and shredders halt, but no counters keep running. They need an EMP to fry some cameras, and Donnie, the least secretive member, dresses up as a delivery guy to waltz into the bank. Security was tight. After Donnie flashed his ID, he finally got a badge to the staff cafeteria on the second floor. It's like the vault is a secret. Every move Donnie makes is under scrutiny. After delivering, he hastily rushes to the bathroom to stash a takeout, hiding it in the ceiling tile. Big Ray's gears are turning as he ponders the robbers' odd behavior. Could they actually be targeting an empty armored truck? Or did they have another trick up their sleeves? Curiosity piqued, he decided to meet Donnie for a meal to uncover the robbers' true intentions. Playing casual, Big Ray strikes up conversation with Donnie, but Jack and the crew get edgy despite his chill demeanor. Back at HQ, Jack's crew starts searching Donnie, suspecting betrayal, while Jack dramatically aims a gun at his head to talk about intense drama. Jack interrogates Donnie about whether he betrayed the team, causing the atmosphere to instantly tense up. Donnie, with no other choice, had to sacrifice Big Ray as a scapegoat to ease the tension. Even though Big Ray knew all the team members, he still sought out Donnie. But Donnie stayed tight-lipped, refusing to spill the beans. Strangely convinced by Donnie's demeanor, Jack allows him to inform Big Ray about the robbers' plans. No longer pretending, Big Ray visits Jack's shooting range, intending to chat, but only receives a cold stare from Jack. Shaking his head, Big Ray figures Jack's wild shooting must be off-target. But when he gives a lesson, he realizes Jack's aim is surprisingly spot. Even though Donnie said Jack was solid, Big Ray wasn't keen on shooting with him, preferring to keep the distance. Jack shrugs it off, continuing to practice with steady hands on his gun. Each shot is perfectly timed like a precision performance, leaving everyone amazed. He clearly doesn't want to be underestimated. Big Ray realizes Jack's skills are no joke. Now he just needs to figure out which bank the robbers have set their sights on. Recalling Donna's mention of 5 dragons during lunch, he decides to sacrifice a little cash for the address and time in a good card game with her. With the mission accomplished, he quickly alerts his crew about the operation fast approaching. The battle lines are drawn, and both sides gear up. As mayor sheriff deputies, they must wait for Jack to strike before they can step in, keeping a close watch as the robbers cycle out of the bank entrance. This wasn't the originally planned destination, or was Jack improvising? Regardless, the heist is on. Faced with Jack's well-armed crew and meticulously laid plans, the hostages are blindsided, following orders to line up at the counter like sheep. They hastily toss their phones into a trash bin while Jack binds the hostages, calling in the bank manager to hit the panic button. Jack demands that the manager dial 911 and present his conditions. Once connected, the commotion is considerable, and the police won't let any hostage off easily. If his demands aren't met, then every hour, one hostage might meet a grim fate. No need for a negotiator if the adversary dares to approach. Jack will act swiftly. The manager dutifully makes the call, and soon the local enforcement rushes to the scene. It's a tangled mess of jurisdiction. From across the doorway, one can observe that there is obvious tension between Big Ray's men and the deputies, making the situation increasingly tricky and complex. Ultimately, they defy Ray's dissuasion and resolutely decide to send a negotiator to personally call Jack. Listening to the negotiator ramble on, Jack's response is blunt and to the point. The tension outside escalates as the police grow restless. At this moment, Jack has planned to the bomb at the vault door, and the party is about to start. A deafening explosion sends glass flying, and Big Ray senses something's amiss. Jack is acting too oddly. Hold your horses. Even with the chopper and the cash on hand, escape won't be so simple. He decides to scope out the bank construction site. Inside the bank, it's eerily quiet. No one fires at him. A strange scene. Prying open the door, he discovers the hostages and starts assessing his surroundings. The intel is good news, but the vault has a gaping hole blasted open, and it looks like Jack and the crew made their getaway. Just as Big Ray searches for Jack's whereabouts, Jack's already cruising in the stolen armored car over at the LA bank, chaos unfolding all around. Although no one recognizes Jack and his accomplices, their credentials check out. When the trunk pops open, 2 massive money boxes reveal the spoils of their last heist. No one suspects Jack is here with real cash, and he and his crew waltz right into the supermarket with their loot. Everything seems smooth sailing as the supermarket went dark with the bank. Jack awaits the signal. Meanwhile, Donnie, hidden in the money boxes, finally gets to pop out, frantically powering up the gear and getting ready to roll. After powering up the signal jammer, he hustles to pack the bills, racing against time. After finishing up, he readies his escape, slipping through the vent and heading towards the bathroom exit. Spotting no one below, Donnie retrieves the takeout he stashed earlier, tidies up his gear, and carries on as if nothing happened. As he approaches the exit, security notices something fishy about his signature, but Don is like, "No idea what you mean, not my fault." With the door open, the takeout car rolls away from the bank, as if slipping back into the routine of daily life. But then, a car just like it pulls up, and Donnie and his crew make a sly switch. At this moment, the new driver hits the road, only to be marked by robbers and, in a secluded corner, gets hijacked. Hands raised and eyes filled with defiance, he faces the robbers, yet the odds are stacked against him. After studying the blueprints intently, Vic Ray finally zeroes in the gang's target is indeed the Los Angeles bank. He quickly rounds up his men and rushes to the scene as things spiral into chaos. Remember, if you found the story interesting, don't forget to subscribe. We have more thrilling tales to take you on an adventure.